In my trio, we joke that each of us lives in a different time. One brother lives in the future, eyes always on what's next, dreaming things into being. The other lives rooted in the now, steady, present, always noticing what's right in front of us. And I'm the past. I walk into each moment already thinking about how it will end, and I try, quietly, deliberately, to prepare it to become something I'll miss someday. I think that people assume nostalgia just happens to us, but I learned from a very young age that actually we create it. We make a choice to slow down and allow an object or a sound or a smell to be encoded so that one day in the future, it is a portal back to a moment. When I was 9 years old, I lost my best friend in a car accident. Her name was Abigail. She was the girl who made me feel seen when I was homeschooled and shy. And music brought us together through a children's choir. I don't know if Abigail would have called me her best friend, but she was mine. We got the news around Christmas time. It was wintry, and my mother told me, she's in the hospital. There's been an accident. I didn't know what to do with this news. How could she be gone just like that? When Abigail passed away, I took my brother's ukulele out to the front porch, and I wrote my very first song. I definitely played that ukulele backwards, but I wanted to decide that Abigail was somewhere peaceful. I knew there wouldn't be new memories with her, so I protected the ones I had. And I don't know if I would remember what I did if I hadn't written that song. So now I'm going to sing to you the song I wrote when I was 9 years old. Her name is Abigail Faith Yoder, best friend I ever had. With a smiling face upon her, she couldn't see the bad. And she is there, she is there, she is there, she is there. I know she is so happy to meet her Lord and Savior. That's all she wanted to do, meet her Creator. And she is there, she is there, she is there, she is there. I've lost something inside me that can't be replaced. And until that glorious day comes, it won't be erased. When I was 21, my brothers and I became the first trio to win The Voice. Wow. It was a mountaintop, a shining moment. There was confetti, cameras, a trophy. And the very next night, we were in Michigan at our dad's hospital bedside. We'd nearly dropped out of the show multiple times, but our dad told us, you stay out there and give that darn thing all you got. So we did. We did it for him. And though the moments were so difficult, they were precious. And we were able to feel during that last month of his life, we want to remember this. After the win, everything moved fast. TV, tours, nonstop shows. On paper, it was a dream. It's what I'd wanted since I was a little girl. But I was so tired, so numb. Every night after the show, I would climb up in my little bunk on the bus and scrapbook like a madwoman. I taped in set lists, tickets, fan mail. Anything that I could put in there, I did. And I knew at the time I was not going to be able to process it. I was too numb. I couldn't feel. So I recorded as much as I could. And now, as I open those scrapbooks, it's like I'm reading someone else's life. I know I wouldn't remember even a quarter of the stories that are in there if I wouldn't have written them down. And one day, I stepped on stage, my makeup was on, my heels were high. I was in a white jumpsuit so tight I couldn't sit down. And I sang. At the end of the show, I looked out and I saw him. Third row, beaming, radiant, laughing. I blinked and he was gone. But for that moment, I felt him. It wasn't a memory, it was a presence. And that's what nostalgia can do. It brings the people we've lost into the moments we're still living. I had built that moment without knowing it. A few weeks before my dad died, I brought my guitar and visited him in the hospital. I sang to him and I played all night. I was stretching the night as long as I could. At the time, I thought I was singing for him, but now I know I was doing it for both of us. That moment became part of a deep reservoir, a well of love and presence I still draw from today. Of course, there is a nostalgia I don't think is all the way helpful. Some things we need to let go of. We need to spit out what we are spoon-fed at times and set boundaries between who we were told to be, who we are, and who we want to become. The nostalgia I believe in is not regret. It's not getting stuck in a cycle. It's not Uncle Rico and Napoleon Dynamite just wishing Coach had put him in. It's choice nostalgia. Nostalgic optimism. It's why I romanticize every little thing. The walk to the mailbox, the scent of someone's dinner on the wind, even the way I drive in a car. It might sound silly, but I have this mental image being really young in the back seat, my dad's driving, and instead of being bored, I was watching his every move. I was wondering what he was thinking about, guessing which turn he was going to take next, meeting his eyes in the mirror. And now, as I drive around Nashville, I have this sense that he's right there with me. That car became a portal for me and my memory. Of course, I fall out of it. I forget to feel. I get tired. But when I catch myself, I ask, what am I pouring into my well of nostalgia? Living too many days on autopilot isn't good for anyone. So I live in the past, presently, grateful for what's behind me, amazed by what's to come. Because one day, we will all be able to look back and say, wow, I got to live that. Or I had to live that. Like that night in the hospital, me, my guitar, and the steady beeping of a monitor. I didn't know how crucial it would become for me to add that moment to my will. And music gives us that power to hold the ache and the beauty at once. To say, I was here, you were here. This matters. This next song is one of those for me. It's called Waters. And beyond grief, this song is one that I will remember how we wrote it in a little house in Indiana. It's just me and my brothers. One of our first songs we wrote as Girl Named Tom. And as I sing it today, I think about all of the loved ones, all of the moments that have become part of the river that carries us forward. This is Waters.
You, the final free river main, never your waters bend to man. You, the soul of wild white water main, never your waters be damned. You, the final free river main, never your waters bend to man. You, the soul of wild white water main, never your waters be damned. May never your waters be damned.
Tell me, does any river still run free? Is any soul wandering? Is it as lonely as it seems? Tell me, does any river still run free? You, the final free river, may never your waters be damned.
Young, I was told a dream, but the fantasy ends by 17. A current strong and innocent. Better keep growing while you got the chance. Stay young while you got the chance.
Tell me, does any river still run free? Is any soul wandering? Is it as lonely as it seems? Tell me, does any river still run free? Is any soul wandering? Is it as lonely as it seems? The final free river. Stream takes the road above. The highest mountain won't outrun the flood. A young girl free, she does much the same. She breaks the levees around the man to the highest human land. Tell me, does any river still run free? Is any soul wandering? Is it as lonely as it seems? Oh, tell me, does any river still run free? Is any soul wandering? Is it as lonely as it seems? You, the final free river, may never your waters bend to man. You, the soul of wild white water, may never your waters be damned.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Caleb. Oh, is that my time? Sorry. Oh, those boys are just everything. You've got to look up our music, Girl Named Tom, if you haven't heard it. This is not just me. When I was 15 years old, I went back to Abigail's house. Her photo was still on the wall, forever frozen at 9 years old. I sat down at their piano and shared the song that I had written when I was 9. I didn't really want to go do this, to be honest. It was my mom's idea, and I felt very awkward about it because I had written that song just for me. Sharing it felt strange and vulnerable. But when I was there in their living room singing, I heard her parents start to cry. And I realized something. They loved her in a way I could never understand. They had their own flood of memories with Abigail. Mine was just a drop. They had seen her lose a tooth, wobble on a bike, play that very piano. They had to miss her every Christmas. And I was just a 9-year-old kid writing a song as a coping mechanism. But my little song did something bigger than I imagined. It had preserved her, just a little. And in that moment, we were able to share her memory, because memory is not always personal. It's communal. It's sacred. And music is sometimes how we keep people alive. So go forward with your nostalgia. Be immediately nostalgic for the good times, because they will carry you through the grief ahead. Let it fuel your optimism. Let it remind you of what matters to you. Let it reconnect you with yourself and others again and again, because nostalgia will keep you alive and glad to be alive. It will make you a better villager, a more present human. And when the time comes, it might help you hold on to something you've lost or someone you loved, just close enough to sing to them again.